Parang ako nag-iisa dahil kami lang mag-ina dito. Pero ngayon napipil ko na hindi ko alam anong gagawin ko dahil wala akong kakilala. Dahil dumating ako sa shuttle. Nung dumating ako sa shuttle, first ko tumira ako sa auntie ko. After ng 1 month, akala ko aayos ang buhay ko. Pero hindi. Hindi ko na kaya, gusto ko nang mamatay.
As a survivor of domestic violence, and when I was in that situation, there is no other organization. So I feel that Safety Center really is an organization that I really need in our community, because right now those victims in the community can access to that services that I never had 30 years ago.
I have been involved with the Safety Center from its inception, and I'm so pleased we have an organization like this, simply because there are no other organizations that's serving the Asian Pacific Islander community. Domestic violence is an issue that is not talked about in our community, and it really is a lot of shame associated with that issue. Every 2 minutes a woman's getting assaulted in our culture, and so it's really important to have a place, an organization like the Safety Center, where survivors of domestic violence can come not only for services but also for sisterhood and get the support they need in order to get empowered.
Safety Center was created because at that time we don't have any organization that provides services culturally appropriate to the victim of domestic violence in our community. This is very critical to our community because of that language and cultural aspect.
The Women's Center and the Safety Center has partnered to develop educational programs that we take it to students on campus on issues of violence against women, especially targeting men, educating men of their role in stopping violence against women.
When we start going to the community and providing them information and resources, then they start calling us. And so that time we are not prepared to do the direct service, but we ended up doing it anyway because of the needs. And so direct service, what it means is that we provide food, housing, advocacy, and we have to refer them to other organizations that can provide other services such as legal advocacy, counseling, and others, especially if they have children. So oftentimes when the victim calls the shelter, and they will stay there for a day or two, and they leave because they found out that it's not culturally appropriate, they're not culturally sensitive, our community doesn't feel like they belong there.
So it's really, really important for us to have the Safety Center, because I know from my community that many women wouldn't go to other places.
The uniqueness of the Safety Center is that we provide culturally, linguistically appropriate services because we know our community, we speak the language, we understand where they're coming from because we were there before. This is an organization that's really needed, especially nowadays that economic is so bad that there's more calls that we get. When a woman calls, they are in crisis, they are in dire need. We drop everything and we respond to that. And we don't have, we call it waiting list. There's no such thing as waiting list for us because it's very close to my heart, and I feel like I don't want all these victims to experience what I experienced. It took me 30 years to actually go through the process of healing. Your continued support in our organization is so critical because there's much needed work to be done.
Kung wala ang Safety Center, kung hindi ako tinulungan, baka ako ay wala na, ang mga anak ko baka saan-saan na napunta. Tuwing kailangan ko sila, kahit 10 oras ng gabi, natatawag ko sila. And then nung nakaano na ako, ngayon marunong na ako lumaban dahil ang Safety Center ang nagpalakas ng loob.
If I can help one person get out of the violent situation, then I do my job.